Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with the Eddie Horvath.
Good morning. Good morning.
So it is, we went opposite again. We were I had like 26 degrees, which is our average low for this time of year in Western Pennsylvania. But we were at 41 degrees last Saturday, and cool. It's typical March, up and down, and yeah, what's
Almost
it say?
30.
Almost 30. So we're supposed to hit maybe close to 40 today, but by the time that happens, we'll be home for a couple hours. Yeah. So, hey, we got a couple nice maps. I'm not going to take them out right now. It's really windy out here. This is a world map and a United States map, because there's a lot of times we're saying, where the heck is that country from? So now we got something to reference it on, and that was from Mr. Danny Vint.
Thanks, Danny.
And
nice.
Again, you know, we talked about the organ donors. It's something that really should be supported. He wrote a real nice letter here, and you know, thank you so much. We appreciate all the support. And we're at 37,600 subscribers,
yeah.
and Eddie and I want to set a goal here.
50 before the end of summer.
Well, yeah, why don't we do like 4th of July?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get to 50,000 subscribers. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have none of that stuff. And that's probably why our channel grows a little bit slower. So if everybody could share this with everybody and try to help spread the word, and please subscribe to our channel. We try to get you at least 1 to 2 videos a week, and everybody really enjoyed the Thursday night, which I call Friday Eve, and some people got really confused on that.
Yeah.
It is, Mark. It
It works if you think
It is not
about
Friday,
it.
Mark.
No.
I know that. It's Friday Eve. So, like Christmas Eve and
Yeah.
New Year's Eve. Yeah, I'm a little bit sarcastic, but
Yeah.
that's just the way I am. So, what do we got going for today?
Oh, we're going to cut some pellet runners, 2x4s.
Yeah, these were, you seen these last, a few months ago. We did 100 of those. We got 100 more to cut. And we're going to keep on the 1x8s. I got some people coming out to actually pick some stuff up today. We put an ad on Craigslist, and it seems to be working. So if you're in this area and you need some rough cut spruce for anything, barn sheds, chicken coops, whatever.
We'll cut her for
paneling
you.
for your basement.
Yeah.
Has a lot of uses. Good for projects. But all right, that sounds like a lot to do, so we better get at it.
Let's get to her.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right. Time to make some 2x4s. A little cold out here this morning. We'll survive. So, how was everybody's week? I hope good. And these logs aren't the prettiest things, but they will make what we need. Money. So let's get this old pig, the old pig positioned on the carriage. Little shout out to Chad McCoy. See you're back in your daddy's seat. I was glad to see that. And Chad, my advice to you is keep at it. Don't give up. These sawmills can drive you crazy, but don't give up. I should have threw some taper out, but this log isn't really worth all that. I want to get rid of this face anyway, so. And these logs here, borderline, their expiration date's about to occur. So we're going to make something out of them useful. Oh, sorry about that. See, I forgot the camera. I have 100 comments. And our goal here is to get this down to 7 1/4, and we'll split them into 2 2x4s, which will be 3.5. That's what this customer wants. And we're going to turn this to the knees. All right. We'll pay attention to the camera this time. I'm glad everybody liked the video of the maintenance. And you can see today we got a nice sharp blade. Whittle this down to 7 1/4. That would take a little bit of denim look in this thing. That's the blue stain. And spring is on its way, we hope. All right, let's take us down to 7 1/4. Sometimes this thing is so touchy, and sometimes it just knocks it right where you want it. I'm gonna have to feed this slow because I gotta just take a whisker off, and that saw likes to walk out of a cut. Yeah, it looks like a blizzard out there. That'll work. It's runners for pellets. Get over it. All right, let's how did I know that thing was going to roll on me? All right, just for the heck of it, we're going to bump that last taper out just a little bit. And if you have tapers, take advantage of them. Just don't forget to retract them on the other side of the cut. All right. I'll take one piece of sheeting off, get rid of them shoulders, which is called Wayne, which is also the name of my father-in-law. Okay, let's start peeling off some 2x material, which is 1.5 inches. That will become 2x4s. And we got Sean O'Toole on the scene today. I got stuff falling out of my little storage area here. That's the last one, and we're going to roll her back. All right. Okay, what do we need to do? Just testing everybody here. Put the dog away. It's cold outside. The dog wants to go in. And let's slam it tight. soft. When you're dogging it down, you got to sort of gently, and hydraulics aren't too forgiving. That's the advantages of the hard dogs. Oh, we're going to take a little bit off of that. Kindling. Oh, this isn't going to, you know what? We're going down to 3 1/4. Well, I'll take it down in steps. Oh, how about that? Here we go. Let's pull up here a little bit. I got to get a little bit more of a set out of that. We got to make sure we're clearing the blade at the same time. Now that 3 1/4 will make me 2 2x4s. So when I throw this set, how about that? Right in half. Alrighty. Eddie's going to stack them up, and we're going to slice them in half. I had a couple comments. Does Eddie hear what you're saying? And the answer is no. When you work together long enough, eventually you figure out what everybody means. Okay, now. There's 7 1/4. And again, it's close enough. Okay, let's just see where we're. That's that one I had to skim a little bit. Now we're going to take it down to our 3 1/2. Yeah, sometimes it's worth just cleaning them up a little bit. There we go. And you got to watch that splitter in the back, because sometimes they'll try to spring in or out. You'll hear a big thump. And I like to pull them knees back whenever I release the dog, so they don't go rolling off on their hands. Alrighty, let's get in our log. And I might do a dual video on this. We got some more stuff to saw after this. And I might just do a Friday Eve. That was so funny. And again, I like to look at the log, and I got some crook going on there, so I think we're gonna start right there. I only got to get down to 7 1/4 anyway. looking log for how ugly it was on the outside. People follow real McCoys, they start watching them, support them. And I'd like to sort of hear from Chad to see what their plans are, if they're going to get back into doing small orders again, or inquiring minds want to know. Alright, I'm going to set this down to 7 1/4. I really don't care what the thickness of the board will be because I need 2x4s. That is just about on the money. Alright, we got our 7 1/4, lay it down. Let's start peeling off 2x. Alright, let's see where we get here. That should clean up all right. Yep, that'll work. We're going to get a little weight under 2x4, but it's a pallet. Now we can start slamming these off. But yeah, sharp carbide cuts very well. Alright, let's roll it back to the knees. And I think I'm just going to take this down to 3 1/4. Sometimes it's hard to roll them little tiny ones. Put the dogs away. And let's see. There we go. 3 1/4. Get out of it what we get out of it. I mean, if everybody understands that this wood was destined for the landfill or being burned in a campfire, or who knows, thrown over a hillside, I don't know, but we're making something with it. Look at them. Oh. But yeah, Sean and I, we went to school together, and we kind of reconnected, probably about 10 years ago. And become really good friends. Oh, I gotta back this up just a hair. I hate to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. Sometimes you gotta let it go. It's not quite. And again, I'll back the knees up, let the dogs up, then they don't flip over on them. All right, let's go get one more look. I guess everybody likes the videos to be long on sawing. I hope I'm not boring people, but that'll work. And this log here, I think, well, let's take a look at it. I think we're going to give it a little taper. I'm going to master dog gap. We don't want to lose it. Something I don't want to ever do is roll a saw over. Be bad enough for me, but them guys out there would be scrambling. Would be putting new tin on the roof. That was a wise decision to taper that out. All right, let's roll her back to the knees. Release the dogs. Stop. Taper. Taper. Dummy. See how easy that happens? Alright. Paying attention to too many things here. Like a camera. Paying attention to Eddie. Your surroundings are very important. Tell you what though, for how long this white pine here has been sitting, it's really in really good shape. I'm having a hard time believing this. Let's see. Oh, what's the chances of that? I'm going to bump that forward just a... There we go. That gets me to my 7 1/4, and we're going to throw one board a little heavy. But it don't matter. All right, we're going to lay it down. And I think I'm going to do that taper again. try this trick here. Alright, let's parallel that up a little bit. I see a crack right there, so I don't know if that's going to fly off. I seen Eddie jump back a little bit. That there scares me a little bit. When you have stuff fly at you before, you become a little cautious. Let's see how far I'm going to take that off. See that crack right there? That will ruin a 2x4, so I'm going to take off a piece of sheeting, get past that. So we'll just throw two 2x4s away. We'll still get a nice 8-foot piece of. Yep, look at that. He peeled it right off of there. Paying attention is a good thing. To the knees, and I don't think I'm going to get two out of there, but we'll see. Put the taper back, put the dogs in. And I am going to cut 1.5 inches out of that. Makes no sense. There we go. Makes no sense in trying to recover anything else. Big old hunk of junk. Alright, we'll stack these up. Split them in two. Get it down to our 3.5. Clear the blade. And people forget that sometimes. They'll be paying attention to something else. There's 3.5. And they'll run that right into the blade. All right, I'm going to let everybody go here, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. Okay, what do you think, Ed?
Oh, we got some nice 2x4s today.
We end up with 110 10-foot 2x4s. And again, look across the top of that pile. We got these stacked 10 high. And, you know, that mill is cutting. Absolutely. We can't complain. And then we cut that 1x8 order today too, so.
Yeah, it's already left.
It already left, so the guy that bought the 1x8s, he actually got to see him being cut. I think he kind of enjoyed that.
He didn't realize that you could make lumber out of a tree.
Yeah, he thought that it was grown like in a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, we're gonna have another Friday Eve video for you. Sorry we confused everybody, but Friday Eve is Thursday night.
That's all. It's right before Friday.
Yeah, it's the evening before Friday. So everybody have a great week, and we will see you Thursday night with a little bit of sawing video. Bye-bye.
Thanks.